So I didn't want to curse myself anymore and be miserable. And I'm the one who has the control to do that now. But there are too many unfortunate victims that do not have a choice. Their circumstances are third world countries. They won't get any help ever. That's a real sad fact. Um, Total truth, what you say is what you are. And yes, I'm unfortunate. I had a very unfortunate past. But I'm repeating my how. Which is awful for me. I hate being miserable. Yeah. I can repeat the good things. I gave my kid a truck bike, my youngest kid. That was really cool. He fixed it with a hammer. He destroyed the wheel in the front and handlebars, and he fixed that with a hammer. That was very, very impressive. So, it's a long time ago, but something I was proud of. There's not much. Okay, yeah. There's something majorly wrong with thier. It's like there's just way too many abusers out there that they're totally insane, and they make their victims out to be the insane ones, and nothing's done with them. And again and again and again, that's why I think you live in hell. It's totally wrong. The bully always gets away with it. It shouldn't be that way at all. Victims should get help right away. And if their own family is not going to do anything, then the next door neighbor should. Or anyone. It's just not right. There's so much abuse in this world. It's really, really sad. It's not right at all. There's way, way, way too many wrongs. It shouldn't be that way. I don't know. So, I'm proud of myself for figuring out the Jesus thing. That seems like a lot of people get wrong. I finally figured out, Jesus died for his own people who were tortured. He died for a victim's torture, that their hell was created from their insane abuser, and that's reality. So God died for my abuser's sins that tortured me. Makes sense. I mean, I did hate. Okay, so that just keeps me in my own hell. If I ever decide to hate, it's really, really bad. You just don't hate. It's not forgiving. Forgiveness has nothing to do with deciding not to hate. And what's really bad when it comes to, I read to this person's comment, which was they were killed by the comment, well, you have to repent of your own sins. You have to, like, they were abused by their insane abuser, so repenting, going to counseling, it doesn't do anything, and especially when your counselor is negative towards you, says, well, what did you do wrong? Well, you must have done something wrong to have your abuser. No. To have your abuser abuse you, you must have done something wrong. No, they're crazy. They just are mean because they hate themselves. And get that straight. It's like, abusers absolutely hate themselves. Or they never, ever would ever have done what they do to their victims that they choose. So they're not stupid, they're smart. They're scary. This world's so scary. Interviewer, lady newscaster, that interviewed Jeffrey Dahmer. Why didn't you do your disgusting, unspeakable killings when you were in the army? What happened? Why were you just... Because I couldn't. I did not have the opportunity. Oh my God. So when he's free, look what he does. So actually the army is good. You mean, oh my God, Jeffrey Dahmer never would have killed if he was in the army for his whole life? Because he didn't have the opportunity. Well, check that out. The army's good for him. Oh my God, having a human being like that, like, oh my God. So that's the whole victim's problem. The abuser makes sure that they have all the opportunity by having total control in their victim's life. So the victim can't do anything. And if the victim lives with them, well, everything's the victim's fault. Nothing's the way it seems, so it looks like, oh, well, they're nice, they're helping them out. No. They could be torturing. The insane abuser could be torturing their victim. But they don't act like that. They don't... They change up when another person comes in, when they go to work. Late Arthur Hasselhoff III was a completely different person at work than when he came home. And he was really awful. Put a shoe in my face. Threw hot water on me. Screamed in my face. All kinds of obscenity that I don't want to hear. Yeah. Like, they get to know the abuser finds their victim, and then that's it, man. They never give up. The victim has to deal with all that torture. The victim has to somehow escape their abuser. There's no help out there for them. There should be. If somebody doesn't have anything, give them something. See if they can make it by letting them live somewhere. I mean, having somebody tortured, screamed at their whole life. Give them a place to just veg out and just like conclude that, my lousy past, I have to forget it all. I have to forget everything. Because I choose to not be miserable anymore. And I choose not to... They have to choose not to keep the hell that their insane abuser caused them to have. And what if they're not a Jesus person? They just have to... They have to forget it. Any way that they can. Walking is a really, really good way. Maybe, just imagine, like, let's say the victim was abused for a month, a year, whatever the amount of time. A month is a long time to be screamed at every day. So if they go for a walk, then they can think of every single time they walk, they're forgetting their abuser. And instead of a punching bag, my hands would hurt. I never liked punching bags. I hated punching bags. You can stomp hard. You can walk hard and just imagine, okay, I'm letting that go. I'm letting all that screaming go. They had to do something. Like 2 years ago, I was screamed at for a month and a half. And I literally had a breakdown. So, for me to just take a long walk, okay, and stomp it all out. Stomp out all the negative, toxic insults. Just stomp it all out. I am worthy. I am amazing that I was that patient, that I didn't, I was able not to lose my mind. I was able to, I'm able to let go that I can't do anything right. That I'm not allowed to touch anything. I'm not allowed to use anything, do anything. I let all that go. Walking. I let it all go. I let it all go. That's physical. That's really good. I would suggest, victims to do that. Get all their hell out by taking long walks. Walking is great exercise. It is really good for you. And just imagine it like just leaving your body all the hell that they created for you. Just having it leave, just stomp it all out. And I think that's better than, it's actually a physical thing. So you're physically thinking as you're walking, I am good. I am worthy. I can do things right. 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 There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. I can do things right. I can do things right. As they're walking. Like, I had an emotional breakdown. That's what I greatly needed at that time. Having that emotional breakdown. I really needed a very long walk. Just thinking of all my being screamed at. Just insults. And that's really good therapy. Thought showers, imagining a waterfall dropping down dripping down and taking away all your hurt and pain. It doesn't work that well as walking, because it's more physical. Like water, you feel a little bit, but it's not that physical. And as you're walking, and you can imagine, stuffing all the pain that they caused you to have to make you want to die, stuffing it in a rocket and having it explode out in space. As you're walking, as you'd say, I'm a good person, I can do things right.